Greetings, everyone. Sister Hagar here. I had a couple of updates and a fulfilled prophecy to share with you guys. And not only is the prophecy fulfilled, but there's a lot of description regarding that prophecy. A lot of things that are going to come out of it that I need to make people aware of. So, I want to start off with, on this subject, this is something I've been trying to share and give the revelation and understanding on and kind of build on for a little while now, if you guys have been following my channel. And it's regarding the Antichrist. Yes, regarding the Antichrist and the Hitler Youth. And I've been highlighting how that same Antichrist spirit that indwelt to a certain extent inside of Hitler, and that same spirit now dwells inside of Barack Obama, but it's just going to be the full portion of that spirit, and how that same spirit seeks to rise up using the youth. And so I've been trying to bring people's attention to that for a while. So that's what this update is about, kind of building on this understanding. And ever since I've been sharing this, the manifestations of this has really been coming to light. So recently I shared with you guys this video called Antichrist and Hitler Youth Come Against Prayer. So if you haven't seen that, you will have to watch it in order to get the details. But exactly as it sounds like, his influence and spirit is basically moving amongst the youth. And currently they're trying to, spiritually, you have to discern it spiritually, where there's this movement of degrading prayer and the power of God. So if you haven't checked that out, you definitely want to do so. But also, aside from the prayer issue, the Holy Spirit enabled me to actually accidentally stumble upon another issue that the Antichrist is using, manipulating, and influencing the youth of our country inside of a movement regarding the gun laws to try and take the guns. So I kind of touched on that as well. And I show, in the video proof that he's a big proponent and influencer over that situation. So building on this subject regarding him using the youth as his foot soldiers towards taking the guns away, I stumbled upon this update today. And once again, Holy Spirit revelation. This is just a video clip from NBC News, and lo and behold, what is the timing of length of the video? It's marked, guys, with that 37 alarm warning number, 137. So we already know, guys, at this point when we see that, that it's definitely marked with an alarm and a warning. Okay. And then also, they're just noting down here, this was the actual vote, one of the votes that just took place recently regarding the gun laws. And so they're just saying, in a 20-17 vote along party lines, blah, blah, blah. But I just wanted to highlight the number 17. That's another number, guys. Remember that we've been given and seeing that the Holy Spirit just uses to draw our attention to this season. And so we know from both of these numbers that this is really giving us alarm, kind of like those blinking lights, letting us know we're getting closer and closer to that season for these things to manifest and unfold on the earth. So I'm not going to play the video in this video, so I will include the link though. It's only like a minute long. You guys should go watch it. It's pretty interesting. So this advancement of, like I said, when I first noticed that spirit at work, when the Holy Spirit first led me to see how he was single-handedly influencing them towards the situation to help erect his system and put it in place by being his little soldiers and foot soldiers, his little army, just like Hitler did. Ever since then, this movement has been growing stronger and stronger. So I'll leave that link too so you can check it out. Moving on. Now this is regarding the prophecy that I released, and it came to pass. It's been fulfilled. But before I show you guys what it is, I just want to point out how it's all linked together. So this event that I'm about to show you that fulfills the prophecy I released, look at what it is. Shelby County, young. Okay? Young Democrats. That's what we're talking about here. We're talking about the Antichrist's influence on the Hitler youth spiritually. Okay? That this is the spirit that's at work right now, influencing, manipulating, deceiving people. That's what hour we're in right now. So once again, we have, of course, the Antichrist himself. This is in regards to, excuse me, the third Barack Obama Day dinner or gala. Once again, targeting young people and involving young people. And I'll just kind of go up here to let you know what this is all about. But this is the event. I don't know how well you guys can see those letters, but it's basically just saying third annual Barack Obama Gala, March 3rd. So it just happened a few days ago. And as you can see, it's a black tie event. It's literally, I don't know if you can see that, but it says black tie. And you can even see how fancy the table is set, that this is a black tie event. By Shelby County Young Democrats. And let's kind of just look into this and see what's happening. So, I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I'll leave the link in the description. But it's just a couple key points I wanted to highlight for you guys. And it's just saying, the event was, I guess, formally called the Barack Obama Day Dinner. So, whatever, I guess, March 3rd is Barack Obama Day. I have no idea, but it used to be called the Barack Obama Day Dinner, the black tie fundraising event that honors his legacy, blah, blah, blah. Also honors presentation of honors to young political contributors and senior Democrat advisors. Let's go down, see what else we can find and dig up. Just saying that it's a sold out event. Okay, so here's why this is such a big deal, because it intersects with Holy Spirit prophecy. Okay, So to the naked eye, this is nothing fancy. However, since there's a God in heaven that we serve, I actually saw this event a year ago, and I prophesied it here. Hopefully this is showing up good, but this video down here, you see I shared it a year ago. This one right here, and I labeled it, Obama is not done yet. So this was way back, like when he first left office. He wasn't even barely gone yet. And I prophesied that the event I just showed you, that black tie event, I was actually taken in the spirit where I witnessed the event happen. Let's see what date. Oh, okay. I shared it on February 14th, 2017. And then you can even see from the picture that I was inspired by the Holy Spirit to choose very fancy black tie attire, a speech, an event. And I'm going to just kind of read the dream for you guys. So, Obama's not done yet. Dream, February 2nd, 2017. In this dream, I was in a place. It was a black tie type event where people wear tuxedos and dress up. Obama was dressed up in this attire as well. He was giving several different speeches and kept addressing and speaking to all the people who were there. And I say it in a surprised tone. I am hearing more from him now than I did when he was president. Then the people were being ushered and escorted outside in a semi-forceful, mandatory way. When everyone got outside, I looked around, and the environment was very void of the Holy Spirit, and it was a massive deception awaiting the crowd of people. I looked and observed a group of rebellious people gathering together to perform and worship something other than God. Okay? And then I kind of just break down into the interpretation, and I'm just saying suits and tuxedos are a symbol for respect of the world. So Obama will have a platform that is heavily influential, and he will go on to yield great power among those who are worldly and ungodly. This suggests that him stepping down as president is not the end, but the beginning, and he will influence and be behind way more events than he ever did as president. And then I'm just saying it may not all be publicized or obvious, but nevertheless, he will be pulling strings and orchestrating it all through his charismatic speech and ability to lead minds. Those who follow and listen will be used as his puppets to mobilize the rebellious gathering I saw at this event in my dream. They will perform and carry out many wicked things upon Obama's instruction, and worship and obey and carry out Satan's agenda. Then I'm just giving a warning, obviously, to people not to participate in it. Okay. Let me see. There was one part I wanted to highlight. Just give me 1 second, folks. Okay, so this part where I say I saw a rebellious group gathering together outside to perform and worship at this black tie event. I thought I had included it in here, but I didn't. But basically, the rebellious group that I saw, they were like performing. I could see like their culture and demeanor, and it was basically like a hip hop culture. And when they were getting up on stage to quote unquote perform and worship something other than God, it was like a hip hop theme to their performance, to the rebellious group. And I knew in the spirit, through the wisdom of the Holy Spirit, that when I saw that hip hop theme and culture, that it was referencing the youth, okay, young people. And so this black tie fancy dinner, this black tie event, very word for word accurate in detail. It's not, we don't have to guess or wonder. The Holy Spirit was not vague in prophesying this event. So everything is for a time and a season. So I was given this very vividly in detail as a warning. That when we see this event come to pass regarding the youth being used and influenced by him, that this is a very huge prophetic marker on the timeline. So guys, now that this event has happened, what the Lord had me prophesy about, and as you can see during the interpretation, when I break it down, I'm saying this is what's really behind it. This is what it's going to cascade into. It's going to lead into this. And these are all of the things that's going to pour out and come out. On face value, these things seem like everyday life. And that nothing's going on and that nothing's wrong and everything's fine and dandy. But the Lord wanted to show us behind the hidden curtains of the enemy what's really behind these things. So there we go. We've had a warning from a year ago, alerting us to keep an eye out for this event. It was just fulfilled March 3rd regarding the youth. As we can see, that movement is going forward and it's growing stronger. 37 warning, 17, and we're transitioning into this season of great change. For the bride of Christ and the prepared house of God, that change will be a positive change. But obviously for the world that we live in, even though we are the bride, the world is headed for catastrophic and major change, not in a positive way. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And, hopefully I'll be seeing you very soon. God bless.